Yo, what the fuck is he wearing? Is that Stone Island Ghost? Is the Gilet Ghost as well? No. I got that shit in Japan. You ain't ever gonna get that. Oh, he's got his Pradas on. You know the flow's gonna be so hard. Turn up the beat. Let me get this straight. So, if you get born in a council estate, you're put in the care of the state because your mum's a crack whore and your dad disappeared. And somehow you've got to pick yourself up and go to school. But when you go to school, no one thinks you're cool. Everyone thinks you're a poor little kid with no dad, no mum, a crack whore for someone to look after you. And then what? They bully you in school and ostracize you and put you in special classes that you don't understand. You don't understand maths, you don't understand English. It's all just hieroglyphics to you. And when you put up your hand and say, "Miss, I don't understand this," she dismisses you and sends you out of class, and then you're in detention. So you start life in detention, and then you end up in a detention cell for selling pills and coke and heroin on the streets, because how the fuck are you gonna eat if your mum's a crack whore and your dad disappeared? He's a fucking waste of space. Let me get this straight, education system. You marginalise, bully, beat children from poor backgrounds, black and white, but mostly black in London, because you fear an attack. You fear that they're gonna attack you in school when you should be attacking the education system for failing them, for making it so hard for them to get far. And then someone rises up and he's an MC and he's starting to say like, "Yo, the system's fucked up. I was put in detention after school, and after school I was on road, and the only way for me to make money, the only way for me to lick that fucking psychedelic toad is for me to sell dark and light to darks and lights and addicts and nitties, and it's so gritty today, but one day maybe I'll make it on the stage, and then when I've got show money, you'll be giving me respect today, but not yesterday. Yesterday I was just another fucking drug dealer in an X6 or an X5 or a Range or whatever the fuck I've got on that day." But let me get this straight, education system. If you are born without a father figure and no books at home, that means you've got no cultural capital, and you don't know the capitals of any countries because you haven't got any books to see. And delayed gratification. The only thing that you know is instant statification, dictation, and Thesaurus Rex, and what way is he gonna go next? And it's only been 3 minutes and it's already a fucking tune. Now put in a hook. When I went to school, I saw 2 children next to me. One of them was white and the other one was white, and both of them were bright. When I looked in the mirror, I saw a black face, and I knew, not only am I gonna win this race on the athletics field, but when it comes to life, I'm gonna get life. Because the only way out of this fucking vicinity is drug dealing or entrepreneurialism or whatever you want to call it, but not today. We're gonna turn the fucking system inside out, and if you have no father figure, I'll be your fucking dad. And if you're worried about your grades, don't worry. I'm gonna make sure you're made. I'm gonna make sure you're made for life, and then you'll have your wife and your picket fence, and no one's gonna call you a fucking filthy nigger ever again. X.